Hello friends, I hope you all are doing good. So today I am going to do a video that is how to install Django, how to start a project and obviously how to run that project. In the last video, you all have seen that I have created a virtual environment having the name env_rider. So now we will go inside the script folder and in the address bar upon selecting we will type cmd and it will open the command prompt. And inside this command prompt what we will do? We will activate the virtual environment which you all have been created in the last video as you have seen. So for that, how to activate it? We have to press the alphabet A and we have to press tab and then we will press enter. So now see our virtual environment have been activated. And now what we will do? We have to install Django. So for installing Django, what we will write? We have to write a simple command that is pip install Django and we will hit enter. So you are seeing that Django is getting downloaded. You can see we have get a packages that is TJ data, SQL for Aegis, Ref, Django. So these are the packages. Let's wait for a bit. Let's get all the packages to get installed successfully. So our Django has been installed. Now what we will do? Let's come to the env_rider folder. For that, what I have to write? cd and you will give 2 dot and you will hit enter. So you came back to the env_rider folder and here you will create the Django project. For creating the Django project, we have to write a command that is Django -admin start project and you will give a suitable name which you want to give to your project. For me, I am giving the name that is basic and I will hit enter. Let's see whether our project created or not. See, here we have got a folder having the name basic, that is our project name. And inside this basic, we have another folder having the similar name that is basic and another that is manage.py. So we will, now what we will do? We will open our VS Code. But before opening our VS Code, we have to make one file. In that file, all the dependencies will be stored. For that, what we will do? First, we have to write pip. Let's see what are the dependencies are there. For seeing that, we have to write a command that is pip freeze. And press enter. You see, these are the dependencies you have got installed. And now what you will do? You will send all these dependencies to a file. So here you will make one file. Giving a name to it, that is requirement. You can give any name which you want. The text. And how you will send all these dependencies to the requirements.txt file? For that you have to use the redirection operator. PIP phrase. Then you will use the redirection operator, and then you will write requirements. You will give the file name in which you will transfer all the dependencies. So let's see all the dependencies whether transfer or not. See, all the dependencies are transferred. So let's close this window and minimize this one. Now we will open our Visual Studio Code. For that what you will write? You will write code, give a space and press a dot and hit enter. So our Visual Studio Code have been opened. Go to the command prompt and write here Python manage.py run server and hit enter. Okay, we made one mistake here, that is, before opening the Visual Studio Code, we have to go to the folder which we have created, that is the project name. So we haven't went to a folder, so we will go CD and we will write the project name. So we went, now see, we are inside the basic one. Now we will write code and you will press the dot and hit enter. So now you can see here one folder, that is basic, having the similar name, the project we have, the name we have given to the project, and another, that is the manage.py. And now let us run this command. You can see that our server has started this IP address. So let's copy it and see. So we will copy this port address and let's press paste it here. See, our project have been run. The install worked successfully. Congratulations. So congratulations to all of you that our project, our server has run successfully. Now let's come to this folder. Let me maximize it. So here you see we are having one file, that is urls.py, and another we have to create. Inside this you can see we are having one path, that is a function. So path here indicates function. We all know that wherever a first bracket and a second open and close, then it's obviously a function. And we will here create another file, that is views.py. So mainly what we normally do here in views.py, we write the code and we send the request. And upon sending the request, it comes to the urls.py file and it sends the response back to the client. So let us write here a normal code. From Django dot http import http response. So what we are doing here? From Django we are importing this response. In the next line we will write def. Def here stands for define. Okay, in Python we normally start with def word for writing a function, and then you will press spacebar and you will write user input, giving a name to a function. You can give any name you want, and inside that you will send the argument. So what we are sending here? We are sending request. The request which the client is sending. Okay. The major thing is that in Python you have to follow indentation. So remember it that you have to follow indentation or it will give error. Select some different one. So we will give a value. Wait a minute. We will give a value to this x variable and we will give a value to this y variable. We will use one if else condition to check whether x or y, which one is greater. So here we will use one thing, that is interpolation. That first we write if x greater than y colon print x is greater than y else print y is greater than x. Now after writing this function, what we will do? We will return the response. We are using h1 tag. What statement we are writing? You can give any statement. Inside h1 tag I am writing hello, nice to meet with you all amazing people. After that we have to close our h1 tag. We are getting one error. It is telling return can be used only within a function. So obviously let us see. Now the error has went, right? So let's auto save it. We have to turn on the auto save, okay? And so what we did in line number 1, from Django we are importing this response which the user will send, and we are writing the function giving a name to it, that is user input. So we are initializing x with a value that is 40 and y with a value that is 34, and we are using here if else condition. So in if else condition we are using one thing, that is interpolation. So what is the meaning of interpolation? That is, whenever the user will change the value of x and y, it will not hamper our main logic. It will automatically tell which variable is better. And inside this function we are returning the response upon successfully that it will type hello, nice to meet with you all amazing people. And inside this URL file now we will go and we have to import views, because we have wrote the function there but we haven't imported it. So for that we have to write a command, that is from where we are importing this view. We are importing these views from our basic, right? Because we have created the file inside the basic. For it we will write from basic import views, and here we have to tell the path. We are giving an empty string, then comma, then we have to give the URL views dot the name of the function. What we have given there? User input. So we will write user input. So in this case we have to be very sure that while writing the code you have to maintain indentation, and obviously you have to give the same name from in which you have created the views file. So in basic we have created the views file, so we are importing views from basic, and then we are giving the path function, and inside the path function we are giving the URL having the name, that is user input, the same name which you have given to the function while writing in views.py. So now we will save it. See, hello, nice to meet you all the amazing people. So it successfully run, right? So Our first project have been created using Django, and you can see in the comment prompt 40 is greater than 34 because we have wrote a function x we have given 34 and y we have given, x we gave a value 40 and y we gave a value 34. So it's showing that 40 is greater than 34. So it's absolutely correct, and thus our program can run successfully. So let's see in the next video what more are coming. Let's stay tuned up. Have a great day and be safe and well. Bye bye.